What's going on, YouTube? This your man's Shawn with Pam Transport and Driver Solution. So I just wanted to make a little short video here to touch bases with one of the things that I mentioned in my last video. And I mentioned briefly about the rollback time. Well, this video here is just to follow up with it. Just make sure there's no wondering going on there about what it was for all you new guys that's coming into the industry, or to give you kind of a heads up on the information about it. So without further ado, here we go. And just to mention that we will be doing a giveaway with our Facebook group once we reach 150 members. We're currently about 67, 68, somewhere around there. So we're doing good. I'll show you guys what the prize is once we get a little closer to 150. But if you have not gotten the chance to, please go ahead and join our group. The link is in the description. Feel free to comment on the video, like it and share. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, all that good stuff. And you can follow me on Twitter at Drive with Shawn. So without further ado, here we go. Alright, so with the rollback time, this is dealing with e-logs. Also works with paper logs as well. Same concept pretty much. But on your e-log, this is what your 8-day tab looks like under your hours of service. You may have 4 different columns. And your first one is going to be your dates. Second one is your miles, your driving time, and then on duty. So your driving time is only how much time you spent driving only. And your on-duty time is going to be how much time you spent driving and on duty. Now, when it comes back to your rollback time, your on-duty time is going to be how much time you recover, okay? And you will start recovering this time after the 8th day. So if you do a 34-hour reset on your 7th day, then, you know, that won't matter anymore. It starts all over, fresh slate. So let's say we're going to go from January 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and the 12th. So let's make up some miles here. Let's say we drove 450 miles on the 4th. We drove 500. We drove 325. 515. We drove 400 miles. We drove 483, 325, 525, and 450. Alright, so now we're going to say that as far as the driving go, say we spent maybe 7 hours and 23 minutes, and these are just all make-up stuff, so none of this is real, so bear with me here. It took us 9 hours and 40 minutes to drive 500 miles. It took us 6.5. Took us 10 hours and say 50 minutes. 7 hours and 55 minutes. Say 8 hours, 6.5. 9 hours, 58 minutes, and 7 hours, 59 minutes. Now, like I said, your on duty column here is going to consist of your drive time plus however much time you actually spent on duty, and that includes pre-trip, could be fueling at a shipper, at a receiver, whatever. So it's a 723 plus 2 hours, 923, 940 plus 3 hours gives you 1240, 6.5 plus, let's say an hour, 7.5, 10 hours and 50 minutes plus, let's say 3 hours, give you 1350, 7 and 3, 1055, 8 and 4, 12 hours. You can say 4 hours there, so 10.5. Let's say 1358 and 859. All right, so now when you're looking at your 8-day tab, your first day here is always going to be your current day. So you're going to count that as day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, 6, 7, 8th. Alright, so then when you look at your status tab, it's going to say hours to be gained, and it's gonna say hours to be gained in 2 days. Alright, so your hours to be gained is always going to be that 9th day. And you get these hours back at midnight. So, like I said, the hours to be gained is going to be that 9th day. And what it's going to be your on-duty time. So, golden rule of getting good rollback time is the more time you spend within your 8 days on duty and driving, the more time you recover. So, the hours to be gained is going to be that 9th day. So we got 8 hours and 59 minutes. And then hours and 2 days is going to be that day and then the next day. It's going to be the 1358. And then it's just going to keep going and keep going all the way up the chart. So if you get a short day in there somewhere, that short day is going to come back and haunt you pretty much. So that's about it. I mean, it's simple. Like I said, the more time you spend on duty and driving, doing your 8 days there, the more time you're going to recover in your on duty time for your rollback. So DOT officers don't really like us doing that. They prefer us to do the 34-hour reset, but you know, sometimes you just got to run hard if you want the money. So like I said, spend more time on duty and driving. When it comes to your rollback time, the more time you gain back. Simple as that. So if you guys got any questions about this, go ahead and feel free to comment in the comment section and ask me, and I will reply or do a video, depending on how many people ask the questions. I'll do a video featuring the questions, and I'll answer them then. So until next time, guys, this is your man Shawn signing out. Peace.